We will discuss about the effect of the dielectrics on the parallel plate capacitor. So first of all, what is capacitor? Capacitor is a device which is used to store the charges. So now in this case we will consider the two cases. First case, to calculate the effect of the dielectrics on the parallel plate capacitor, we will consider, first of all, we will consider the two parallel plates when there is vacuum between the two plates, and second one when we introduce the dielectric slab between the two plates of the capacitor. Means what is the effect when there is what is the value of the capacitance when there is vacuum between the two plates of the capacitor, and again when we introduce this dielectric slab in between the plates of the capacitor. In both the cases we have to calculate the capacitance, and we will see the effect on the this capacitance in two cases. So first of all, we will discuss about the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor when there is vacuum between them, vacuum or air between them. So for that we have considered two plates of capacitor having distance d between them, and there are positive charge on one plate and on the other plate there is negative charge. So we have considered sigma is the charge density, and positive sigma and negative sigma is the charge density on the other plate. D is the distance between the two plates. E is the applied electric field. Now we have applied the electric field E between the two plates of the capacitor. So now charges are distributed, positive charge and negative charges on the plate. So we will calculate the electric field intensity from here. So electric field intensity, because there are number of charges are there on this plate, so electric field intensity we will apply here the Gauss theorem to calculate the electric field intensity, that is E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. What is it? Gauss theorem, that is E is equal to Q upon epsilon naught, that is net charge, and this 1 upon epsilon naught time the net charge enclosed by the surface. So here charges are sigma. Sigma is the charge density. So electric field E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught. Now we have considered here there is air between the two plates of the capacitor. Then the magnitude of electric field intensity will be E is equal to dV upon dr, because we have a relation between this electric field intensity and potential gradient, that is E is equal to minus dV upon dr. This is a relation, E is equal to dV upon dr. So from here we can calculate the magnitude of electric field in this case, because V is the potential here, and E is equal to dV upon dr, or we can write V upon d. Now E is equal to V upon d. From here V is equal to E into d. Now put the value of E here. What is the value of E? Sigma upon epsilon naught. Sigma upon epsilon naught into d. Value of E. We have put the value of E here. E is equal to sigma upon epsilon naught into d. Now what is sigma? Sigma is the charge density. So density is equal to mass upon volume. Here mass, total charges, that is Q upon volume, means here the area of the plates, that is Q upon A. Here density is equal to Q upon A. So put the value of sigma in this. Sigma is equal to Q upon A epsilon naught, और साथ में क्या है D. What we know, C naught, that is the capacitance. We have considered the capacitance C naught. In this case, when there is vacuum between the two plates, the capacitance is C naught. Here we have considered the capacitance C naught. So C naught is equal to Q upon a V. Capacitance C is equal to Q upon a V. So Q upon a V, put the value of V here, QD upon epsilon naught. Now Q with Q cancel, we get epsilon naught, this epsilon naught on this side, A epsilon naught upon D. Means C naught, that is the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor when there is a vacuum or air between the two plates of the capacitor, that is C naught is equal to A epsilon naught upon D. Now next please. This is the calculation of the capacitance when there is vacuum between the two plates of the capacitor. Now we will, next figure, second figure. Now we will introduce the dielectric slab. We have introduced this dielectrics. Dielectric means non-polar materials, non-conducting materials. So when we introduce the non-conducting materials between the two plates of the capacitor, so due to polarization, equal and opposite charges, we have introduced this dielectric slab between two plates of a capacitor. So due to polarization, this dielectrics means non-conducting material. When we put that material in between the two plates, equal and opposite charges will develop on the opposite faces. Means on this side the charge on the plate is positive, so on the dielectric charge will be negative. This is due to polarization. Due to polarization, opposite charges, means on this side positive, so on the negative, this non-conducting material, non-conducting means dielectrics, there will be negative charge, and on the negative side means the plate on which the negative charges are here. So on that side positive charges will be induced on the dielectrics. So the total value of the electric field will be reduced. E naught is the applied electric field. Here E naught is the applied electric field between the two plates of the capacitor. Now we have introduced this dielectrics, and the thickness of the dielectrics is T. T is the thickness of the dielectrics. Now this field, these charges induced on the charges which are induced on the opposite faces, this will give rise to the electric field, and that electric field is called the induced electric field, and the direction of that induced electric field is from positive to negative. The direction will be positive to negative. Now the direction of the electric field between the two plates is this, and the induced electric field, direction of induced electric field is opposite to this. So the value of the electric field, total electric field, will be reduced here because this field is opposite. This is the direction of the applied electric field between the two plates of the capacitor. When we introduce this dielectric slab, then the value of the electric field will be opposite. Therefore total value of electric field will be reduced. So the reduced value of the electric field is, what is the total, this reduced value of the electric field, that is E is equal to E naught minus EP. E naught is the applied electric field and EP is the induced field which is in opposite direction. Now because we have to calculate the capacitance, and we know capacitance, the formula of capacitance, C is equal to Q upon a V. So first of all we have to calculate the value of the V here, potential. We have to calculate potential from here. Now in this case the total potential is V is equal to E naught. This, the value of the E naught, this value. When we introduce this dielectric slab, the value of E naught, the effect of E naught, this electric field E naught will be in this region, in this thickness, in this thickness, the value of the, this is the D minus T region. So the value of E naught, effect of this value E naught will be in D minus T region, and the effect of this electric field E, that is, and the value of the effect of electric field is on this thickness of thickness T. So therefore total potential V is equal to E naught D minus T and plus E into T. The reduced value of the electric field E. E is the reduced value of the electric field and E naught is the applied electric field between the two plates. So the effect of, now when we introduce this dielectric slab, the effect of electric field is in between two regions, that is D minus T. So potential is E naught into D minus T, and the reduced value, that is E, the effect of electric field E will be in this region, that is T in region of the thickness T. So total potential V is equal to E naught D minus T plus E T. Now we know this, write this E in the form of E naught. In the form of E naught we can change. So we know E naught upon E is equal to K, that is dielectric constant. We know dielectric constant E is equal to E naught upon K. So from here E is equal to E naught upon K. E naught upon K. Therefore potential V is equal to E naught D minus T, and at the place of E we will put E naught upon K into T. Now we know again here we will put the value of E naught. E naught means E. In this case we have considered the value of electric field E naught. This is E naught. So E naught is equal to again electric field, that is according to Gauss theorem, E naught is equal to here sigma upon epsilon naught, because sigma is the charge density. So sigma upon epsilon naught. Now what is sigma? Sigma is the charge density. Sigma is the charge density. So sigma is equal to Q upon A. Again we have put the value Q upon A into epsilon naught. So now this is equation 3. From equation 3, from this equation, E naught is common. We can take E naught from these two equations. E naught is common. So we get this E naught into D minus E naught into D minus T plus E naught upon K. Here V is equal to E naught D minus T plus T upon K. Put the value of E naught here. So what is the value of E naught? E naught is equal to Q upon A epsilon naught. Put here Q upon A epsilon naught. D minus T plus T upon K. Now we have the value of V here. Now we can calculate the capacitance of the capacitor, that is C is equal to Q upon a V. So Q upon a V, the value of V is Q upon A epsilon naught D minus T plus T upon K. So C is equal to A epsilon naught, from here this Q with Q cancel, A epsilon naught on this side, A epsilon naught D minus T plus T upon K. A epsilon naught, now we can write A epsilon naught. If we take D common from here, so we will get A epsilon naught upon D, and A epsilon naught upon D is equal to C naught. A epsilon naught D is equal to C naught. C naught, or we can put here C naught. This A epsilon naught upon D is C naught, or upon 1 minus T upon D into 1 minus 1 upon K. So from here this C naught is divided by some quantity, means the value of C is greater. This is divided by some quantity, means this is less. C naught is less than C, means C is greater than C naught. What is C? C is the capacitance. This is the capacitance when we introduce the dielectric slab in between the two plates of the capacitor, and C naught is the capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor when there is air between the two plates of the capacitor. So from here we can conclude that capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor means this C is greater than C naught. So capacitance of the parallel plate capacitor will increase on introducing the dielectric slab. That is C naught. C is greater than means the capacitance will greater when there is dielectric slab, when we introduce the dielectric slab between the plates of the capacitor. So we have seen the effect of the dielectrics when there is air between the two plates of the capacitor and when we introduce the dielectric slab. Okay, so this is about the effect of the dielectrics on the parallel plate capacitor. So in the next lecture we will discuss we will start our second unit. So see this video, and if there is any problem you can